Whoa, that's a good one. When your baby turns 12 months old, they become a lot of fun. There's a lot of developmental skills that'll be happening at this age. In this video, I'm going to show you 7 games you can play with your baby who's 12 to 24 months old that'll help them reach those developmental milestones. The first game is an imitation game. This imitation game is important because imitation is a necessary skill for a child to be able to learn new skills. Through imitation, your child develops an awareness. They're observing what's happening around them, and then they're responding to what they see or hear. One of the ways we can teach them to imitate is through this game that we call tap, tap, tap. We like to play the game tap, tap, tap while sitting at the dinner table. You're gonna place your baby in their high chair, and then you sit around all together. With your hands, you're gonna do a rhythmic tap, tap, tap on the table. Tap, tap, tap. 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 And stop. Stop. Once you've had success during the taps on the table, feel free to change up the gross motor movements by tapping your head, or clapping your hands, or nodding your head. Watch. Clap, clap, clap. Clap, clap, clap. Clap, clap, clap. Clap, clap, clap. Yay! Clap, clap, clap. Clap, clap, clap. Good boy. Okay, ready? Pat, pat, pat. Pat, pat, pat. Good boy. Pat, pat, pat. Pat, pat, pat. Okay, how about this one? Ready? Touch your nose. Touch your nose. Good boy. Touch your nose. Touch your nose. Touch your nose. Good. So if your baby does not imitate your action, it's okay to take their hands and move their hands in what you want them to do. So if I want him to pat his head and he's not doing it, I can take his hand and help him go pat, pat, pat. Pat, pat, pat. Yep. Yep. So it's okay to help them assist if they're not doing it on their own yet. At this stage in your baby's development, they probably are starting to make some connections between sounds and words. Between 10 and 14 months, your baby probably says a few simple words like mama or dada. But by 15 to 24 months, your baby probably knows a few more words, and they can even ask for what they want by pointing and saying the words. These next 2 games are ones that encourage your baby's language development. This game is called Aiou. And all you're going to be doing is you're going to be helping your baby imitate the sounds that you're making, the vowel sounds that you're making with your mouth. When teaching your baby the A sound, you're going to say ah by putting your finger on your chin, and you say ah 3 times, giving your baby a chance to repeat back to you. The E sound is like this. Looking at your baby, you say E, E. For I, we simply just point to our I. O. You're gonna take a circle with your hand and you're gonna link that with the sound O, and then ooh, ooh. You're stretching that O sound out for an ooh. With each of the vowel sounds, you're gonna repeat them 3 times and then give your baby a chance to imitate them back to you. Okay, you ready? Okay, it goes like this, watch. Ah, ah, ah. Ah, ah, ah. Good boy! Okay, put it inside the cup. Put it in. Go like this. Ah, ah, ah. Ah, ah, ah. Good boy. Ah, ah, ah. Ah, ah. Good. Can you do this one? Watch. E. E. Good boy. E. 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 Good boy. How about this one? Watch, mama. Watch. I. Can you, oh, that's E. Can you say I? Good boy. Can you say O? O. Good boy. Can you say O? Okay, watch this one, watch. Ooh. 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 Can you say it?
Aiou.
Ooh, good job. Ooh. For this vowel game, we're using some chips and a jar as a reward or incentive. So this is a reward system twofold because number one, your baby's gonna like the sensation of putting the chips in the jar. Number two, they're gonna be able to take out the chips at the end of the game and see how successful they were by counting all the chips up. Should we count them? Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good job. All done. Yay! You did it. Another great game to help introduce new vocabulary words to your baby is by using a picture book. I like to use these picture books that have real life images in them. All you do is you read a book with your baby, and as you're reading, you're saying the words and pointing to the pictures as you say the word. Say banana, baby, dog, car, teddy bear, shoes, shoes. Yep, we want him to imitate the word back. And then the game is that I will ask him where things are in the books. Where's the banana? Where is it? Is this banana? No. Where's the banana? Yes, here's a banana right here. No, that's shoes. Where's the ball? Where is it? Where's the ball? Train, yep, that's train. Where's the ball? Where is it? Yes, right there's a ball. Where's the doggy? Where's the dog? Where's the dog? Yes, right there. Good boy. Where's the kitty? Meow. Where's the kitty? Meow. Where is it? Where's the kitty? Yes, there's the kitty. The next 3 games are ones that are going to help your child develop their fine motor skills and their hand-eye coordination. This first game we call Rings on a Stick. All you need for this game are some rings. They can be simple teething rings like this. They can be bracelets that you have in your jewelry box. They can even be linking rings that your baby played with when they were younger. You also need something to stack the rings on. You can use, in this case, a wooden spoon. You can even use a dowel stuck in some Play-Doh, or you could make your own stacking pedestal, which is what I did with a dowel put into a block. So the action is simple. All he's required to do is to put them on top of a stick. In this case, I'm just using a spatula from my kitchen, and it's really good for his hand-eye coordination and his fine motor skills. If you look at his little fingers, they are working very hard. He's picking only up with his little fingers instead of his whole hand. Good boy. Yay! If your child has trouble letting go of the ring on top of the stick, go ahead and try this trick by offering them another ring. They should naturally let go of the one in their hand to be able to grab the new one that you've just offered. Once they've got them all stacked on the ring, you're gonna ask them if they can take them off. And for this skill, they're going to have to gauge how high up their arm is going to need to raise to be able to lift it off of the stick, which is great for their arm movement and hand-eye control here. The reason we have a box to contain all of the rings is so that your child doesn't throw them all over the place, but rather they understand that this is the home for the rings, this is where they go. So when they're done taking them off the stick, they can put them back in their designated spot. This was a game that our little guy loved playing all by himself. This next game is called Buttons and Beads, and it's for a baby who's 14 to 18 months old. For this game, you're gonna need a lot of different varying sizes of jars that have different widths of openings, and you'll need a variety of small objects. Your baby's gonna be taking these small objects and putting them into the jars. The purpose of this game is to help your baby develop their pincer grasp, which is using their thumb and their forefinger to pick up small objects. So I've got a series of jars, some with bigger openings, some with littler openings, and we're gonna see if he could pick up all of his buttons. Oh, let's take them and put them in the jar. Can you put some in this big jar?
Sure.
Okay, put it in. Put it in. Do another one. Can you do another one? Good boy. Kids at this age like to put things into containers, take them out of containers. He likes the sound that it makes. And it's developing those fine motor skills that he's gonna need. Good job. Should we do some more? Should we do some more?
More.
The objects that we're using are tiny, small things. That is on purpose because we want him to use his pincher grasp when he's picking up the objects. Just keep a really close eye on your baby. Don't let them play this game unsupervised. Again, some of the objects that we're using are small enough to be choking hazards, but I'm not worried because I'm sitting right here next to him and I'm keeping a good watch on everything that he's doing. This next game is for a baby who's 14 to 18 months old, and it's using a set of nesting cups. So we call this the nesting cup game. There's a series of 6 skills your baby's gonna learn and be able to play with this same set of nesting cups. Skill number 1 is your baby's gonna be able to nest 2 cups. So you give them 1 cup and then one that is a considerably bit smaller, so there's no difficulty having it slide in and out. You're gonna ask your baby to put the small cup in the big cup. Can you put the little cup in the big cup? Okay, Isaac's turn. You do it. Put the little cup in the big cup. Yay! Can you put the little cup in the big cup?
Yeah.
Do it. Yay! Put the little cup in the big cup. Yay! You give high five?
Yeah.
Nice. This leads us to skill number 2, where your baby's going to nest all of the cups that are in the set. Now, keep note that your baby does not have a concept of big and small at this stage in their life, but they do have a concept of sequence, of order. So I'm gonna go ahead and lay out all of my cups in the right order, and then I'm gonna encourage my baby to put the small cup into the big cup and point and encourage to show them exactly which one needs to go next. Take the blue cup, put it inside. Good boy. Okay, take this one, put it inside. Yay! Pink one. Good boy. Green. Do the next one. Good job. Are they hard to reach? And the last one. Yay! Once your baby has nested all of the cups together, this leads us to skill number 3, which is removing the cups from the stacked ones. Skill number 4 is you're gonna ask your baby to stack 2 cups. We're starting out with just 2. So you're gonna invert the cups and you're gonna hand 1 cup to your baby and ask your baby to put it on top of the larger cup. If your baby is successful stacking 2, go ahead and lay out the other cups again in sequence so they can stack those on top of each other until eventually you'll have all of the cups stacked up high. Now I should note that babies at this age pick up things with their full hand. And for this game, you're gonna need to pick up, not using your whole hand, but only your fingers, because there's no way to release the cup if I had my whole hand in it. Babies naturally take the whole cup and they're gonna put it on the underside of their palm and then grasp with their fingers around it. So to help your baby pick up with just their fingers, which is what they need to be able to stack successfully, you can actually take your hand and put it on their wrist and guide it to where it needs to go. You placing your hand on the wrist is gonna help them to not have it tucked up inside, but they're holding on just with their fingers instead, which is what you wanna see. Skill number 5 is you're going to unstack the inverted cups that you've made. And so you're gonna ask your baby to take the cup off the top and put it on the table. Okay, now you're gonna take them down. Can you take it down? Can you take it down? Don't knock it over. Can you take it down? The last skill that you're going to want to introduce using the nesting cups is to randomly place the blocks around your baby and let them nest them in the proper order by themselves. They are going to, on their own, figure out which cup goes inside which through trial and error. If your child needs some help, some direction, go ahead and give suggestions. You know, maybe try this one. Try this one instead. If you see that they're getting too frustrated, go ahead and swoop in there and help. Or you can even limit the number of cups that you're using. Maybe only give them 3 or 4 until they've mastered nesting those. Then you could reintroduce all of the blocks together. Eventually your child will be able to master the skill of being able to put all of the cups in their proper order when you present them to them randomly. I hope you enjoyed watching some of these games that I like to play with my baby.
All of these games come as suggestions from the book Smart Baby, Clever Child. I'll leave a link to this book and any of the products that I use in this video in the description box below. I hope that one of these games become a family favorite for yours. Just remember that babies develop at all different paces, and it's fun to be able to watch and see their learning and development and be a part of that learning. I'll leave you with one last game that we like to play. It's an imitation game and a classic I'm sure you're already playing called Simon Says. The rules are a little different than the classic version. In this version, you're not going to try and trick your kids. Instead, you're asking your child just to repeat back and imitate what it is Simon asks them to do. The game of Simon Says is going to teach your baby how to listen, how to follow directions, and how to imitate. Simon says, put your hands on your head. Simon says, put your hands on your belly.
Belly.
Simon says, put your hands on your legs. Simon says, touch your toes. Good boy. Simon says, touch your head. Simon says, touch your ears. Simon says, jump up and down. Simon says, stop. Simon says, close your eyes. Simon says, open your eyes. Simon says, act like a monkey. Simon says, stop. Simon says, clap your hands. Simon says, turn around. Simon says, stop. Simon says, blow a kiss. Simon says, go to sleep. Simon says, give Liza a hug. Simon says, thanks for watching our video. We're not gonna put it in. Oh dear. Can you say bye? Can you say thanks for watching the video?
Bye.